something like that. 4, 3, 3:30, 3:45 at least.
Yeah, about
3:45, 4 I'd say. So we were a little bit past time. We only had a few hours of sunlight left. But we basically rushed really hard. Steve made a fire, which thank goodness he got that going to cook up a little bit of food, fry up some, or boil up some water, make some tea and whatnot. I worked on a shelter, got that done. Put some, I'll show you guys later, but put down some evergreen foliage, and we put some foam mats on that, and then put a mylar reflective blanket across that, so it should be decently warm. Was in there. It rose up to about -2 of just me in there. Right now we're probably at about -4 at least. Should be, I think, -7 at night, and the sun's been out for a few hours. Right now it's about 9 o'clock at night p.m. and yeah, we're doing decent. Steve will show you his fire here, which is probably my fault. This almost over a bit. There we go, nice fire. Actually, if you pass me the camera, it looks better back here. Get that. So we have the camera here, or the fire going.
Got the boots
lens.
warming
Yeah, I
up.
got a boot on there. Looks like the lens is pretty foggy, so I might not be able to see much.
All my clothes drying.
Yeah, clothes drying.
Clothes drying.
Got
Tarp over the fire.
Tarp here. Steve's got his hammock. Might stay in there. I think it's probably warmer if he stays with us tonight. But it's up to him, I guess. And yeah, I'll go check in here real quick with Dave and Josh. Thanks, Steve.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. Now, as you can see, it is snowy up here, man. Show you maybe more in the morning, but it is pretty snowy. So you can get some more light out. Should have a flashlight in here somewhere. There we go. So yeah, you can see it's pretty snowy. We actually didn't make it to the lake. We made it about 5 kilometers from the lake, and it was super snowy, so we couldn't really find the bridge or the river or anything like that. So we're probably gonna camp here and then see what we're gonna do tomorrow. Yeah, there's snow everywhere. Steve's little campfire over here. Cool. Got Josh and Dave over there chopping some wood. See, we got
Might be a little dark for this.
Josh here chopping some wood away. Hopefully don't chop off too that much, sure the trees will fall us down.
Yeah.
Little hatchet there, little machete. Got Dave over there. Dave-o. The lights. Shelter's over here a little bit. Show you guys more of that a little bit later. Thinking we're gonna hang out by the fire as long as possible till most of our wood's spent, and then after that, basically get the alcohol stove out. I got a little alcohol stove. We'll burn away some of my 151 because I don't really feel like drinking it right now. Maybe I'll have a shot or something like that. Burn that away first. Try to ration it out over the hours, and then probably use a little bit of the fondue fuel. About almost biffed it. That was a good one. Anyway, our spirits are still pretty high. I'm feeling decently warm. My feet are cold because my boots are wet. I got my Under Armour on now, my dry stuff, and feeling pretty decent. Anyway, checking with you guys a little bit later. Alright, so we're all here and doing decent. There's Josh and Dave. Probably can't see me, probably too dark over here. Yeah, we hiked up the hill. We got here and saying so late, I guess. It's like about 4 o'clock when we got here, and we get up here and I'm a little bit frightened. I'm like, we're losing lots of daylight. I only thought we had about 3 hours daylight left. Something like that, till like 7. The math around that? 4? Yeah, 7, okay. And then we got up here and Steve's working on some fire. Thank goodness he gets a little bit of fire going. We were able to go there, able to get some tea boiled up. It's got some tea going. Tea's nice and warm, good. In the tent, we're sitting at about, before Steve got in, I think it was about -1. Hopefully now we're at about 0. We're thinking it might be actually better if it's a little bit colder. 'Cause if we go too, I can't really see back there. If we go too much, we're actually sleeping on snow, and we're in Basically, this tent structure has evergreens, like I mentioned before, and some foamies and a tiny bit of mylar. And yeah, got up here, lost a bunch of daylight. Dave was doing real good, cutting away lots of wood over there, and Josh was helping cut wood. And I was trying to make a fire go, but my fire failed and just couldn't keep it going. So good thing we got the shelter at least, because it's decently warm in here. Probably doing all right. And we got any comments or anything? About the
We
hike?
had some fire. It wasn't so bad.
About how warm or how
going was good.
Yeah, we had some dinner.
or how steep it was?
Oh, it was way too steep.
Oh.
The view's nice though.
It was so steep.
Got some wicked pictures.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
It's really cold, but we will survive.
Right?
Yeah, on the
Right?
on the elevation up here,
Oh yeah, we'll survive.
we reached, I guess, about the last third, and it was tough because of the snow. And basically, we were all super tired. My legs were going. My Achilles started acting up a little bit. My shoulders, because my backpack strap actually got so wet that even though it was still connected, it was just slipping with the webbing. It wasn't staying secure, so it was all the shoulder weight. Poor Josh, he was all shoulder weight the entire way. And yeah, super tired. We were starting to go, and we got down to traveling probably like 10 meters or something. I don't know. I don't know how far. Our travel distance basically dropped down to like hardly anything. We're taking like maybe, I don't know, 10, 20 steps, and then like taking a break. 10, 20 steps, taking a break, slipping, falling all over the place. It's so snowy, it's snow wet. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, where's the lake? And we got up here and we got to a nice flat spot, and we thought we were at the lake, but it was a little river. But the river is so covered by snow that it's probably pretty dangerous to try to get to the actual river. So we've been boiling a little bit of snow, and doing decent for that so far. Any more notes?
Pretty good description.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, so we'll hang out here for a few hours. I'm not sure if we're going to sleep. I'm feeling kind of tired, but I don't know. It does feel decently warm enough to sleep, so I'll probably give it a go maybe. Make sleeping shifts. And yeah, check back in with you guys later. Signing in again, and we made it. I seriously have my doubts about that. I'll tell you about that later, but it's kind of sketch. We found this standing deadwood. This is an old dead tree. See here? No foliage on it or anything. Just perfect. Started taking out some pieces of it for firewood. Got Steve over there making a fire. Doing good fanning that fire there. And Steve slept in that hammock up there. I'll show you guys that later. That's what we slept in last night. And I was pretty good. Unfortunately, Dave and Josh, they got a little wet in their bags, weren't really that great for the low temperatures. Mine was actually really warm, so warm I was actually at one point sweating, which is great. But that took a couple hours. I probably warmed up probably about 2.5 hours in. And then that's basically when I was able to feel comfortable because my feet weren't completely frozen anymore. So my toes warmed up. Let's see, basically just held it together with cordage, some 550 cord. It's a 10x10 tarp, and then some of these clear tarps. Thanks, Mobile One. You guys are awesome. Saved my life with those tarps. Had to borrow a few. And up top I just put bark and then tied knots so we could string up the top part, and I have that branch in there when I was setting it up. That's basically how we set up the little makeshift shelter. And you should see this over here. It's amazing. So gorgeous. Super snowy. And this snow is really deep. Steve, how deep you think your first fire burned? Like 4 feet?
First fire probably burned about 18 inches.
Oh, okay, a little bit less than.
Then my fire burned down in here?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was 2.5.
Yeah. But it's at least 2 feet deep of snow, because I've fell in some of these tree traps. And yeah, they're decently low. It's probably at least 2 feet of snow here, if not more. I haven't seen the ground yet. Are you down to the ground yet over there?
No, I'd say there's about 5 feet of snow.
5 feet of snow? Yeah. So definitely above that that lake over there, or that river, whatever it is. See right there, that beautiful river, lake, maybe? We don't believe we're actually at the lake. We're pretty sure we're still at the river, and we kind of lost the trail a bit. So basically, we real quick last night started setting up shelter to get ready for a cold night. So we didn't really expect it to be this cold. Steve's like, this is Yukon summer, super warm. Yeah, look at that mountain.
Prepared for -7.
Yep. And yeah, so real pretty out right now. Sun's just coming over. We're at about maybe 10 o'clock, maybe a little bit less than 10. I set my alarm for 10, so probably go off any minute now. And yeah, I don't know, I feel pretty good now. Last night I was seriously scared. I'll tell you guys about that later though, again as I mentioned. And yeah, right now I'm gonna try to help out Steve and boil up some water. Just cooking some snow, because basically we drank all our fluid water. Now we just gotta boil snow. It kinda sucks because it boils down to about a quarter of what you put in. You think about that? Something like that?
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, so it's a little bit longer of a task. Once you get one burn going, then the second time you put the snow in, it's a little bit easier with the liquid in there already. And there's Steve's first snow pit. Now, man, I say that's at least 2 feet. It's got to be 24 inches, something like that. And for all you Americanese viewers out there, I'm sorry I don't know the systems for the degrees Celsius or whatnot, or I guess degrees Fahrenheit for you guys. I guess you'll have to Google it or something. Sorry about that. Yeah, we're at about, last time I checked, we climbed a bit. In the night, we were about -1 all night. And this morning, we're at 0 in the tent. Outside, it's probably still pretty cold because a bunch of our stuff's frozen. My boots had ice on them. So yeah, that was good. And yeah, I'm gonna cook up some tea and check in with you guys in a bit.
I want some food.
That was amazing. There's Steve thinks he's a whiskey jack, and he was literally, there's Steve. Here I am. I'm like less than a meter from Steve, and he was like a meter and a meter up from Steve, like right behind him, just sitting in that tree. Usually birds aren't that friendly. He's a friendly little whiskey jack.
He just wants my food.
Maybe it's warm here too.
What's up, Josh? Sup? How you doing, bro? Cold?
How about you? How's your sleep?
Good.
Did you see that bird?
I went on a hunting trip with a friend.
Yep.
Two of my friends. And there was one of those whiskey jacks that came right up to us. And we'd hold a piece of food like this. And the bird would come up and fly up. And we had a shot of me like this with my gun. And my friend holding the piece of cheese. The bird would come up. And we just got a picture of us shooting it like this. We didn't actually shoot it though.
It's pretty much.
But it was a cool shot.
I think Steve's right. I think he's looking for some food, or maybe some heat. Oh, don't poo me, bud. Landed like right on top of me. Hello. You're friendly. I was scared before if I looked at him he'd fly away, but he's pretty happy. Pretty happy to be here. Jay, you got those seeds?
What's that?
Do you have those seeds? Seeds! Seeds!
Reeds.
Bird food!
Oh,
Seeds.
yeah, I got nuts.
Yeah, bring him some nuts. I don't know if we'll eat them, but we'll see. Do you want some nuts?
I ain't got no seeds.
We don't have any seeds for you, birdie.
I think he'll eat anything.
I'm pulling myself out and it's like warming outside. Then it's here. Get that?
Not quite. Got that one. That was awesome.
You want one?
Now you can feed him. Oh, now you got two. And a flock comes and like steals his whole granola bar. Haha.
This is the best part of the trip.
They like you, Jay. Maybe they're full.
There was more.
Is there two or three?
I think there was like three.
Oh, little spill.
So Steve, how do you make these fires here?
How we make them?
Yeah.
It's an old crat trick.
Because I've always been told, don't build your fire on the snow. But looks like you built yours on the snow and burned it in pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't think we had any other choice.
I wasn't gonna dig down to the ground
Yeah, no doubt.
with.
Not with that little thing, yeah.
Digging down to the ground. Just build it on the snow.
Did you put base logs down first and then fire on top, or what?
Yep. I did that. Yeah.
All right.
And then it just burns through them eventually.
Nice.
Yeah, and basically for this, you just have to keep fanning the flame, and then it really requires a lot of oxygen. So once it's going, it's going. But because the wood is so wet,
Yeah.
it requires a lot more oxygen, a lot more air movement.
If you want, we throw some alcohol on it.
Nope.
It made mine go real good, actually, for like a minute. Then all the wood was gone. All right, so we made a weird fusion discovery. Boiled up some water, and then we had an Earl. Was that what kind of tea's in there? That's your tea, right?
Yeah, it's ginger.
Ginger tea. So we got ginger tea in there. We have a couple. We had like 5 capfuls of Bacardi 151, and some of this iced tea lemonade or something like that. Country time, iced tea lemonade flavoring. And man, it tastes really good. Like usually Bacardi 151 tastes bad of everything, and it tastes delicious. It's like some kind of delicious cider.
Wow, that is really good.
Wish you guys could taste it. Oh, the whiskey Jack came back. He wants to have some. None for you. Yeah, I'm gonna have some more. Sure. So we tried an experiment here, me and Steve. We had some rum, and we're thinking, you know, maybe we can do some rum battered hot dogs here. So these are cooking with some rum in there, getting them nice and sizzly, cooking from the top, cooking from the bottom. And we've had them in there like not that much time, probably like a minute, maybe 2 minutes, and they're looking pretty toasty. So definitely recommend cooking your hot dogs in rum. See how they taste. So we're packed up pretty much. It's about 1 o'clock. Had some breakfast and whatnot about 10. And hung out and talked about the night and stuff. That was fun. And as you saw, Jay fed that bird. That was cool. Actually, the bird's still over there. And yeah, right now we're deciding whether or not to try to scout out the actual lake, because we are, by GPS, apparently 500 meters from it. So we're pretty much right at it, but the only thing is, it's dead in that direction, which is over there. Pretty much over those snowbanks. So we're not sure if we can find the bridge easily and it's accessible. We might try to go for it, because we came this far. I don't want to not go there up to Evans Lake, but
I'll do and I don't.
I know, right? So we're debating right now. Yeah, rotate this way.
Oh, almost the bird master.
I am a Disney princess.
La 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 la.
There you go.
It's my horrible Shrek impersonation. Look at that. Great Canadian North right there. Alright, so it looks like we might not be going to the lake, because I'm pretty sure I found the next trail marker. There's one on a tree, one of those trees over there in the middle. And the next one, I believe, is on that tree over there. A little square. But you can see it's basically a pretty big crevice right now, filled with tons of snow, and just like some sticks down there, some old trees and stuff. And I'm thinking maybe around there's the bridge. So yeah, it looks like we're probably not going to be able to get up there this time of year. Too bad. Oh, it's still a fun time. Big.
Alright, I'm recording this.
It won't be a very large one.
Going between the trees is 50 points.
What?
If you hit a tree, it's 100 points.
If you hit me, it's 200 points.
Per tree.
No! Nice action roll.
Totally worked. All right, let's get out of here.